Let's talk about interest rates. The two most important things we have to look at when we're writing a mortgage loan for you are not only finding you the lowest and best interest rate, but also making sure that we utilize a great strategy. And that's part of what we are going to do during the pre-qual and pre-approval process. Our underwriter is really going to look at all your information and set up the strategy. But the very first thing I want you to show you is a thing about interest rates. This is what most banks don't tell their clients, and I feel this should be the most transparent part of the process. So I just want to show you a little bit. First things first, most people don't realize that interest rates move every single day. It's kind of like the stock market. If you look at Apple stock in the morning versus in the afternoon, there's going to be a little bit of difference. And that's the same thing with mortgage rates. You can see here today on this chart that I've furnished to you that there is movement every day. Some days the candlesticks are larger than others. That indicates more movement on that particular day. And the other thing people don't realize is that a lender cannot lock your interest rate until a seller accepts your offer and you go under contract. Interest rates are property specific and time frame specific. So oftentimes when you go through the pre-approval or pre-qualification process, we're really focused on what's the rate, but the truth is the rate today is not necessarily what the rate is going to be when you go under contract. So we like to utilize a higher than average rate during this process, and then we're estimating payments just to be ultra conservative. But I want to show you once you go under contract, and now we are able to lock the rate, that this is the best part of our team. We want to be really transparent about this. And this is different than what most mortgage companies are going to do for you. We're going to show you behind the curtain. We're going to personally shop 30 banks, big, small, medium-sized banks. With one credit pull, we're going to shop them all. I'm going to put all the rate stacks in order from lowest to highest. And I do what no lender ever does. I show you the rate board. I show you the behind the curtain. This is just an example rate board, but this is what clients don't typically see. And what you'll notice is that the first column shows you the interest rate. Next to that is the lock period, typically 30 days. But over here is the fine print, these discount points. As you can see on this rate stack, 5.75 is costing $14,000. So when you see this marketing tactic where they're showing you these super low interest rates, this $14,000 is in the really fine print down below. But the point is this should be transparent. So I'm going to shop all the banks, I'm going to show you behind the curtain, and then I'm going to do the math so that you know what the rate is and what the cost is so that it makes financial sense for you. And that is why our clients refer us. And that is why we want you to have the best client experience and get the very best interest rate.